Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Deuce Miss. This is Farmer Deuce. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, it's just Deuce Miss. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so very much. I've had a weird day today. I didn't want to do Medieval Dynasty. I just wanted to chill and do some construction sims. We played some Construction Simulator over on the channel, on the main YouTube channel earlier, youtube.com/DeuceMS. Go find me in the links below. Just go to Linktree, find all my links there. It'd be great. Thanks. Celtic Moon, Battery, Bob, how's it going? Hope you all are well. Bob coming in with that Twitch Prime sub for 48 months. If I'm doing my math correctly, I think that's 4 years. I think that's 4 solid years, Bob. Thank you, buddy, for 4 years of sub support. I appreciate you, man. Those some hearts and plungers, some golden TP in chat for Bob. And if you're watching later, hit that like button and show Bob how much you appreciate it. So real quick, if you don't hit the like button on YouTube, YouTube does not recommend my video to people, it doesn't seem like. So it'd be so kind. If you don't think I'm a complete scatterbrained moron, like one of the comments I had, then leave a like on the video. And if you do think that, if you do think I'm a scatterbrained moron, then leave a dislike. That'd be great. Thanks, guys. There we go. There we go. Celtic Moon dropping some in-game cash to me. Thank you so very much. I'll take it. Because every penny matters. Like I had such a problem with that, man. I don't understand some people. So riled up. I bet he's a nice person too. He just got all irritated because I was talking about not wasting money and then I wasted money. Which happens for me a lot, actually. I tend to waste money quite a bit. But either way, that's going to be that for today. Let's get on with it. We have bale. Oh, you know what? No, let's not do this first. Let's go get the mower started in a Corsplay route here. And I think I just want to do down and backs the whole time. It'll just make it easier. So, new course. There's no course. We're doing new course. No headlands. Up and down. Rows to skip. None. Rows per land. Let's just do the maximum here. Let's do 24. 24. Island bypass. No, because there is no island. And generate. And there we go. That's it right there. Starting right here. Sweet. Let's go first waypoint and then start. Start. There we go. Sweet. Dean is over here working on this. We're going to go back and work on the bales some. But we're going to be setting up more Corsplay for this today. Hopefully. That's the plan anyway. All this is already in a nice, neat row. It's just going to take, multiple passes with the baler to get it all. And I think it might actually be more beneficial to do it that way. I don't know. Now that we've got all these little round bales, it might be easier to drop a bunch in a row. So what I think we might do is I think we might set... I know that wind row is pretty wide, but I think we might half it and then let it gather as much of this as possible in single rows. I think that would probably be better. Let's go ahead and save this. Courseplay, this is field AB, yes. Save course, active, and then we're going to save this as John Deere mower, and then put the number beside it here, 4.1 meter. There we go. Okay. And that's that. The John Deere mower is off and running. It's not very often you see all the dust coming off the front. I can't imagine what it looks like. Oh, God, look at this. You can't even see anything. It's so dusty out, man. We need to... We need some rain. It makes corn or something. All right, now we can get over here to baling and doing our business here. We're going to turn on automatic drop. We can just stop and let these drop out. And again, I don't mind having the round baler with all the little small bales. I think it's fun. Takes a little extra time to stop and let them drop and all that kind of stuff. But, oh God, that's got to be updated soon. That's static. Nobody heard it until I said anything either. I'm sure a lot of people heard it, let's not lie. It's very, very prominent. Very prominent. I'm sure a lot of people heard that. The Celtic Moon, thank you for the 500 in-game cash monies. I appreciate that. But yeah, off the baling, we're going to work on Corsplay over there. We're just going to let him get going for a while, and since he's doing just rows up and down, there's no headlands, there's no coming back and forth, literally just going across the field. As soon as he makes some progress there, we can go set up a course with maybe the Massey back here. We'll take it over for the Windroad. Ugh, it's gonna drive me nuts today. But yeah, I needed the construction sim stream earlier, just a break from everything else, man. The internet will drive you absolutely insane. Just the amount of stupidity that's posted on social media. It's ridiculous. It's really hurting my brain. Really hurting my brain. I'm trying to ignore it all. I try to just follow gaming and boxing. You know, maybe some UFC stuff. How's everybody doing in live chat, though? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope the stupidity of the world has not caught up with you. I follow Battery on Twitter, so I know he feels the same way. You can only take so much of it for so long. What's up, Voltage? How's it going? Good to see you. Go ahead and shed some light on it, I guess. It's getting late in the day. It's after 4, and it is October, meaning it's gonna get dark earlier. If you guys haven't seen it, I posted a little short this morning of me hopping on the community server and selling all of the silage and wood chips that we had. Made a lot of money too. And if you have Instagram and you don't watch shorts on YouTube, I also post it on Instagram. You can go catch it there. Oh. Well, that was weird. Oh, it was the autosave. Okay. Let's say I couldn't move there for a minute. Yeah, never mind. We're good. Speaking of UFC, did you hear that they just bought the WWE for $9 billion? What? Only $9 billion? Like, I figured the WWE was worth way more than that. Well, I mean, honestly, I can say this, Sci-Fi Farms. I haven't watched boxing since I was probably a teenager. My dad watched it while I was growing up. All I ever heard about was Tyson and Sugar Ray and Tommy Morrison, and, you know, like, all the boxers, and he talked about a bunch of guys that were not as popular as those guys too. So I mean, that's all I heard growing up. Evander and all, you know, George, all the big names, of course. But he talked about some other guys I don't remember because they're not as well remembered. But I started watching it again last year before last, and I don't talk about it a whole lot. I just mentioned that I watch it, and I didn't realize how ridiculous it had gotten, because when I stopped watching boxing when I was a teenager, it was still like 1 or 2 belts per weight class, right? Because you had Showtime boxing, and then you had like HBO boxing, and I think that was it, right? Well, now there's like 4 different belts for each division, and then you got the interim champion that's like the belt holder, is like the #1 contender, is what it used to be. And it's gotten really ridiculous, and I was really hoping to see Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, but we're not going to get that fight because people are so worried about their little details in their contracts that they can't make fights anymore. That's something the UFC doesn't have to worry about, because Dana goes, "You're fighting this person," and they go, "Okay, boss," and they go fight. You know, like, that's the one great thing about the UFC. The bad thing is they get paid what they get paid, right? They don't get to negotiate for their contract after they've signed a contract for each fight, right? Where boxers, they negotiate each fight. In the UFC, you sign a 3-fight or a 5-fight deal or a 10-fight deal or whatever, 3-year deal, you know, whatever it is you sign for an amount of money per fight, and that's it. So better for boxing because they get to negotiate their price per fight. So that's a good thing. But for the fans getting to see the fights that should happen, the UFC is definitely the one. I'm not real sure what they're going to do with the WWE, though. That's kind of weird. I mean, it's good on Dana White, though. You know? I mean, good on him. I don't know how it's going to change. It should be interesting. Well, I mean, yeah, but Dana White still owns the parent company, does he not? Like, Dana White's not just the CEO. Like, he owns the... Hang on a minute. I saw this pop up over here. Yeah, Indy just outed me on my post for the Talking Tuesday. I put March 4th. It's April 4th, by the way. Of course, because it's not March anymore. Yeah, my bad. That would be tomorrow. But I'll fix that later. I didn't even catch it. I was still thinking March for some reason. Wait, Dana sold the UFC? Or the parent company? But no, I didn't know anything about that. But I'm still curious as to, like, how the business model is going to change, you know? Like, what they do going forward. Because, I mean, WWE is still a really big thing. Like, wrestling is still a really big deal. So I'm curious to see how they move forward with it. I don't watch it, but I'm curious to see where they go from here. He hasn't been the owner for a few years? Well, that's weird, man, because he definitely runs it. Like, he's definitely the one making the fights and signing the paychecks. So that's very strange. I did not know that. I thought he still owned it. I mean, I guess good on him for getting out when he did. As the owner. Probably sold it, made a bunch of money, and now runs it, I guess? I don't know. I don't know, it's weird. I had no idea. Yeah, I had no clue. Let's see how Dean's doing over here with the grass. The grass mowing. Doing pretty well. Again, that's just going to take a while because it's only 4 meters wide. But again, that's what we got right now. We made some money off of the deal, so not a terrible move on our part. He's just pressed now. Well, see, that's very strange, man. Because I remember like 3 months ago, him talking about scheduling fights and stuff. So to me, it just seemed like he was still running the company. I didn't even know he sold it. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't kept up with UFC in a long time. Yeah, I had no idea. I mean, I used to watch UFC in the early days and Pride in the early days. But yeah, I haven't really watched MMA in a long, long time. Oh, so he's still the president. He just sold the ownership. Okay, that makes sense then. Hey, what's up, Nap? How's it going? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that makes way more sense. He's still the president of the company. Okay. See, you were making it sound like he sold it and has nothing to do with it anymore. And I'm like, well, that can't be right, dude, because I see him on Twitter talking about stuff all the time. I see him doing press conferences, see him doing office interviews and stuff, talking to Ariel Hawani, you know, like making fights and changing stuff and all kinds of stuff. It's like he's still running the company. Like, how does that work? But yeah, okay. If he's still the president of the company, that makes sense then. I honestly thought he just sold it and got out of it. He only owned 9% of it? Wow, man. That was a terrible investment from him back in 1994, or whatever it was. He should have had a bigger stake in it. Still, though, he sold 9% of his ownership for $4 billion. That should tell you something about the company. They should definitely work on better pay scale for their fighters. That would cut into their own pocketbooks, though. We can't have that. That'd be terrible. Yeah, I had no idea, man. Again, I haven't kept up with UFC in a very, very long time. Like, not even news or anything about it. But yeah, Sci-Fi Farms, I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm going to go, so Wrestling Days, D-A-Z-E on YouTube. I watch a lot of his boxing coverage, because he'll do boxing matches as well as, like, just WWE stuff. But he'll watch it. It just doesn't play audio or video for it. He just commentates on it while he's watching it, which is perfectly fine. But you can't show or broadcast audio for any of the fights or pay-per-view stuff. But he covers a lot of this UFC stuff too, so I'm gonna have to go watch and see what he's got to say about it, because he built his whole channel around WWE. So I'm gonna have to go watch his take on it and see what he's got to say about it. Very crazy though, man. I had no idea. Very, very wild. So it's very possible within the next 2 weeks we'll be starting another single player, kinda. It'll really be multiplayer, but it'll be starting from scratch on the Farm Sim network. I think we have decided as a server to do a full wipe and all start with 500K. That does not include any equipment or any land. So we have to pick our land out and equipment with 500K, or you can take out the 500,000 loan in game. So we'll be starting over on the Farm Sim network pretty soon. And I thought about doing the enhanced realism, but because I do so many other Farm Sim things, I don't think I want to do enhanced realism or generational farming, which is what Brian Damage is doing. I think he's doing generational farming, which he's number 1 on, by the way. Which is pretty crazy that he's ranked that high. Good for you, Brian. I know you're probably listening. Also, Spiderhead, how's it going? But yeah, him and T are both doing the generational farming, I think, on the Farm Sim network. So I was like, you know what, man? A full wipe would actually do me good, because I just got bored, you know? Just got bored. So I think it'll be nice. Do a full wipe, start over on a new map, pick some new land, start with nothing again. But yeah, the enhanced realism that Hans has set up, the rules and stuff he's got set up for it, are pretty crazy, guys. So you think survival mode mod for Farm Sim is hard? Nah, ain't got nothing on Hans' crazy mind, dude. So in order to buy things from the store like seeds and whatnot, there's a dedicated farm, and they have to come buy them and and deliver them to you. So just like a real farm would be, right? Or you can go pick them up, but you can only buy in bulk if they deliver to you. It's crazy. Some crazy rules there. Looking forward to it again. Me too, Indy, honestly. But yeah, that stuff is looking difficult. Indy, you got any idea what map we're thinking about? I didn't see anybody say anything about maps. I really don't care either way. I just think getting off Elm Creek would be fun because we already played on Elm Creek. You got an idea on the map you want to pick? That's a lot of dang bales right there, folks. That's a lot of back and forth. Dean's still plugging along over there. We may have to work into the night here. Junior, how are you, buddy? I didn't see you come in. Farmer Groot, how are you? I think I was ranting about something, probably. Oh, no, I know what it was. It was after Sci-Fi Farms mentioned UFC buying WWE, which I find wild, but... Hey, man, WWE makes money, so... Good evening, fellow explorer friends. We're back in the wide plains of the Midwest, and we'll continue our important research work. We start with the meticulous work of the hoarding deuce beetle, Deucum balis collectus erasium. We'll collect all the material it can find and leave its perfectly round droppings all over the field. Once its big brother, the stacking deuce, Deucum balis collectus, has collected the bales and stored them, they will feed the whole family for a year. Indeed. What's up, Smudo? How's it going, buddy? Sammy, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Well, hey, it's good you got it taken out, though. I hear if you don't get them taken out, they can take you out. So, good, buddy. I'm glad you're doing good, too. Three more swipes and we'll be done with this field. And then a lot of bales to run. A lot. And we're selling all these because I don't have anywhere to put them. So, I'm doing pretty well. I appreciate you asking. Little mentally drained this week. Or today, really. I did, yeah. I needed a break from survival simulator, coin collecting, medieval dynasty games. And I say that knowing that I play Farm Sim daily in the afternoon, but I don't know, man. I just wanted to dig in some dirt today. That, and I really want to finish that container hotel too. Still waiting on them to drop vehicle customization. They need to. They need to. I saw that JCB was coming to Construction Sim. There's a lot of good updates for it, really. And to me, it's still one of the best simulators that I've played in general. Yeah, it's still one of the best simulators I think I've ever played. as far as looks and functionality and UI and operation and all that kind of stuff. Ease of play, ease of use, fantastic game. The dirt is the only thing that drives me crazy. But other than that, yeah. They've been throwing out patches. Yeah, they've updated it a lot, man. The dirt is not near as bad as it used to be. When the last time I played, me and Bone were trying to do something, and we just kept getting stuck on the dirt, and it just like ranting and raving the whole time. That's not good. That's not a good way to play a game, man. It's supposed to be fun and enjoyable. Yeah, it's supposed to be fun and enjoyable. Got myself a bag of jalapeno chips today, because they're addictive. They are, yeah. The jalapeno. I like the jalapeno cheddars. They're pretty good. Or just the jalapeno. Is it jalapeno ranch? I can't remember what it is. Or is it just jalapeno? The Ruffles? Those things are really, really good. So hot you can only like 3 or 4 at a time. You need to break a big glass of water. I mean, maybe. Depends. It depends on the chip too, because the Lay's brand or whatever, that's the jalapenos, they're not that bad. I can eat the whole bag in one sitting. But I'm also from Mississippi and I'm from America, so. Remember that dude from playing FSN? Yeah, there's no reason in getting irritated over it. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think with FSN it was just so frustrating at the time because stuff changed so much. Every month there was a new law, there was a new rule you had to follow, there's a new license you had to get, and then, you know, I'm sure it's like the standard version of FSN that we're probably going to be playing is probably the same as it was when we left. So yeah, I don't think there's going to be much complaining over that. I know the rules, I know the licenses. Big Dog coming in with a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much for that Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Using that Twitch Prime here when you could use it anywhere else on Twitch. It chose the crappiest place you could find. It goes for Bob too, because he used the Twitch Prime sub earlier. Appreciate you very much. Throw some hearts and plungers, some golden TP in chat for Big Dog. Thank you so much. Really enjoy the content. Keep up the great work. Thanks. I appreciate you, Big Dog. Every Monday through Friday. Monday through Thursday in the afternoon here on Twitch, during the day on YouTube, and then on Friday we swap it. We do morning time to just afternoon on Fridays, and then a nighttime stream on YouTube. I'm here 5 days a week, 10 streams a week. Plus videos twice a week on my third YouTube channel, or my second YouTube channel, really. The Farm Reduce YouTube channel is just a catch-all for the streams of Farm Sim. So, but Pixel Deuce Plays, I upload 2 videos a week on there. All different kind of content, of course, but it's still there nonetheless. I forgot how much longer it takes to bail with this round baler. Somebody's raiding the outhouse. Quick, it takes a while, doesn't it? Yeah. Is that Knight Rider? Thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. Welcome, Raiders. Thanks for sharing your community over here with us. When you could have gone somewhere else, you came here. I appreciate the raid. Thanks for sharing your community, and thanks to the Raiders for joining you and coming over with you. go. Well, I'm thinking about it. There you go. Smudo sent you. Smudo's good people. Sometimes.
That's a new follower.
Yeah, no problem, Ryder. No problem at all. I appreciate the follow as well. Thank you. And again, I appreciate you sharing your community over here. 1 or 10 or 100 or 1,000, it doesn't matter. Those are people that enjoy watching you play, and I think it means a lot when you put enough faith in somebody else to share your community with them. So, or at least show them anyway. Yeah, I appreciate that. Be in lurk mode, no problem. Yeah, that's normally what I do when I get done with my day stream or before my day stream. We're gonna go put the dogs out, get them back in, because if not, they'll try to dig under the fence. The little one's the worst. The big one really doesn't try to.
That's a new follower.
I understand, though. Gamer God, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Last row of soybean straw. And I can't do anything with this on this map except sell it, I don't think. No. We can use it as grass or hay, I can't remember, for the cows, but I'm feeding them TMR, so I don't really need it. But the TMR mixer I got won't take it, so off we go. Just go sell them, make that extra cash. Going around helping other content creators. That's nice. That's always good. Yeah, even just dropping in, leaving a kind word sometimes is all some content creators need for their day, honestly. Just makes their day better. All right. That's it for the straw. I bet I can get one more bale out of all this stuff that we've left. So I normally wouldn't, and I said I wasn't going to, unless I thought it could make one more bale. We've got 38% in here. And I left some pretty big lines out here, so we're going to try to pick them up. And see if we can make one more bale here. Yeah, we're up to 46% now. I'm just picking up little bits. And there's a line right over here that I can pick up. And then there's one more on over. My wheel is still moving. Indy dropping 50 bits right down the toilet. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated for the 50 bits. Throw some plungers at him in chat, folks. Thank you, man. Should be another line right down here somewhere. I think I see it. Oh, nope, that's not it. Never mind. It's just some old grass or weeds or something there that didn't get picked up. A little bit right there. I know I missed some down one of these rows right here somewhere. And it should be enough to fill up this. Go ahead and snag this next bale here. Maybe that was it that I missed, though. Oh, no, I see some over on the right, and there's some over here on the left, too. And some of it's hard to see. That soybean straw on this map is very dark. It's like almost orange style. You can see it from a distance, kind of, but... So I do see some right down here. And there's some on over. There's some right there behind me too. And again, I normally wouldn't do this, but I think there's enough here that I can snag another bale out of. There's probably a lot more on this side over here that I've missed too. Matter of fact, I see some down at the other end there. Grab that on the way out. And then basically across this whole end here, we can just run across the end, I think. Snag a lot of this. Hopefully, anyway. Have to do a couple of workarounds to get it all, but I think we can. Of course, you're picking up the scraps. A true hoarding deuce beetle. A true hoarding deuce beetle doesn't leave anything on the field. No, that's true. We got to get it all, right? It's like Pokemon. You got to catch them all. Pokemon. As my elderly relatives would say. The Pokemans. %. This may be harder than I thought, but we may end up having to get every little... See, this is the problem. When you start picking it up, you realize you don't have as much left as you thought you did. You end up driving around, you get all the scraps, and it's still not enough. So hopefully this will be enough. I'll go down here and get these 2 big lines. I say big, but they're not really that big.
6 months, resub.
Smokey coming in with a resub. Thanks so very much. For 6 months. As a subscriber here on the channel. Much appreciated. Get some hearts and plungers from Golden TP and chat for Smokey. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think that might be copyrighted, actually. The Elvis line? I think it might be. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. As good a singer and performer as Elvis was, he was very particular about the songs he would do, because he would only do songs if the writer signed the rights over to Elvis completely. So, yeah. Surprised he doesn't have everything copyrighted. Like every time you mention his name, you got to throw a quarter toward Memphis. Oh, some more down here somewhere. What's up, Dan? How's it going? I'm doing well. I appreciate you. Hope you are too. You know how much a rainbow weighs? I have no clue. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I don't know, but it's pretty light. Aha! I see what you did there. That one's pretty clever. And I don't think I've ever heard that either. Yeah, see, just not enough. We tried. We tried. It's not quite enough to get it all. Let's go see if there's more left on the side over here. Oh, there is. Hang on now. I thought we'd missed a little bit over here, but I know we'd missed this much. Yeah, there's some to our left there. There's one right here in front of me. There's probably some more down on down the field here I just didn't see before. Oh, see, I wouldn't even think... Yeah, the one to my right there. That's the one I was going after. We actually missed quite a bit down through here, didn't we? Maybe bonus milk. What's up? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Call you Milk for short. Oh, might actually get there. 94. Oh boy. 95. 97. Just gotta find a couple more little batches here. We're good. I didn't think we were gonna get another bale out of this. I'm gonna be honest. I thought we were pretty much done. a couple of clumps right here. Aha! Alright, we'll have to remember to pick that one up. Way over here. Sweet. Completely emptied out. I didn't think that was going to be possible, to be honest. I didn't think that was going to be possible. I thought we were pretty much done. No way we were getting enough, but we did. We did. Alright, let's leave. Let's take the baler on over to the grass field. I'll come back with this and grab the trailer. Actually, you know what? This can pull the, yeah, this can pull the windrow. I think that'll be fun. We'll probably cut Dean loose for today because he's getting paid overtime right now. Time and a half. He gets double time after 2,000 hours, so. Been playing this all day, decided to watch some streams while I'm at it. Yeah, that's what most people do. If I'm not streaming or recording Farm Sim, even if I'm recording, a lot of times my recordings are for time-lapse stuff. I'll have something pulled up watching it for sure. So, yeah, nothing wrong with that. I appreciate you being here. True said, well, you're broke then. You just tossed that, you just tossed your last dollar that way. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta get all the pennies you can, right? The form of a Bailu, the shape of a bale collector. Indeed. Indeed, sir. I know one thing. The sunset in Iowa is just plain nice, man. It's just a really nice view right there. Forgot to put on my junior ways. I have to start using them when we're on the road and it's nighttime anyway. Harvesting some oats. Oats are the way to go, man. Decent price. You get straw out of them too. We just had barley, sorghum, and soybeans planted, so that might be what I do next is oats. I do oats on all our fields, and then we'll rotate it back out to soybeans. I don't know. I kind of want to do corn, though. I just need a planter, and hopefully one comes up on the store page. That would be on the sell page. We need a planter that does... a planter that does corn. A seeder and a planter both, because then I could just rotate out corn and soybean, and I could sell the 6-meter planter I got now. I didn't even think about that. I won't need... oh, no, I need this back over there. I won't need the 6-meter planter. Because there'll be... I mean, I guess I still need it. Because I need straw. So maybe we do keep the... maybe we do keep the short one I got there to do... some of the short, small fields with straw would be fine. That wouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, I don't know. Haven't really. When I see a planter come up on the sell page, we'll consider it then. I'll think about it. Oh crap! Getting off in the parking lot. My bad. Sorry about that, Ray. Yeah, we'll worry about it when I find one on the sell page in the store. That's the way it goes, though. You're playing with a friend, they got off and left you with 500K. Now you got 23K left. That seems about normal, yeah. Welcome to Farm Sim. Welcome to Farm Sim. That's me constantly. It's like, oh man, we got 500 grand. Let's go buy something. Oh, now we're broke again. Now we're broke again. Nah, it gets better. You figure out easy ways to do things and make money and all that kind of stuff. It gets a lot better. It's fun. That's the main thing. You can spend hours on here just driving around the field, not even realize it. Crap, there's the bales. I'm looking for a tractor. There it is. Maybe time to send Dean home here. Go and just cut that one off. I'll come back and turn the lights off in a second. Yeah, we'll worry about this tomorrow. Let's hop down here and give Dean a reprieve. Yeah, we're gonna go sleep. Because all my fields are harvested. I'm done. I'm done with harvest season. So we can hop on over and go to bed. It's only like 6:30. We really should be eating dinner or something right now, but that's all right. Control F still work on brights? I don't know. I just hit number 5 on the keypad, Indy. It might. I don't know, though. Yeah, I don't know. It might still work for it. All right, let's immediately run down here and get Dean back going. Off you go, Dean. Looking good, sir. All right, then we'll do the switch up on these. Go ahead and take this one down to the other end, and then we'll start running bales for a bit after we get another Corsplay set up for this guy. I mean, for me, money, if you're playing like a hard setting for yourself, money's kind of hard to come by, but if not, you'll make that 500K back in no time. That's not a big deal. Sell page. Yeah, good call. Ugh, and again, nothing. Up for contracts. Probably nothing I need. Need like 3, 4, and 14. Oh, yeah. Harvesting field 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. Sorry. I need 1, 2, and 3 is all I need. Let's see what we got on 3. Harvesting sunflowers. I can't do sunflowers. And 1 or 2's not up. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Have to wait till after and see if we can get the plowing job for field 3. Why, you ask? Because I get a discount on fields I do contracts for local farmers. They give me more incentive to buy. I need 2 more for that field, and we can get a 44% discount. That's maximum discount, and honestly, it's worth it. Yeah, nothing in the sell page though. Sadly, we may have to just pick up a planter. May have to just buy one if we can, even if it's a small one. It'll just take longer to do, but. You know, such is life sometimes. All right, what do we need here? Hang on. Let me look and see what we need for this. We're out of mineral feeds. So we can deactivate that now for now. Save us that $24 a month production cost. Let's see. 400. We're about even on everything, really, and we've got more silage, so I think we probably should do hay this time around. At least on most of the field. I'll tell you what we might do. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's do this. Let me run this thing over. Let me run this, and then we'll come back and get them started with tedding, I think. 3 wide right there, 4 wide, 5 wide. Is this thing 5 wide? It is 5 rows wide. Yeah, that's pretty solid right there. Let me go back a little bit here. Not quite 5 rows. Yeah, we'll do the majority of this in hay, I think. Flip that, do that, and set our center point. That should be right on the edge. And off we go, turning hay. It's not really picking up anything over there, is it? Turning some hay. Yeah, I'll just do this myself, and then we'll go back and pick bales up after we get John to start windrow. And we'll let Jimmy have another day here, or until we need him. Anyway, I won't call him until we need him. He'll just be on call today. Yeah, sadly nothing in the sale page. Let's go see what the a reasonable planter we can get. Not cedar, but a planter. 139. This is 89,000 for the convertible. This is 9 meters wide. That's not bad, really. Wouldn't leave us a whole lot of money, but that's bigger than the cedar we got right now. The Limkin would be okay. For that price, it's 6 meters wide, which is the same as we got right now. It's just a lot of field for a 6 meter planter. I mean, I want to do field 7 and 13 as well. And field 7 and 13 are some large fields for this map. So, 33 acres and 26 acres right there. So there's some decent area to cover for a 6 meter wide. But you know, if we get Jimmy to do it or John to do it, that'd be great. Well, you are right, Smudo. I do not get the reference, which doesn't mean much for me or you, really, because I don't get a lot of references. So it's not the win you think it is, but yeah, I don't get it. Is it a Better Call Saul reference? That seems like what it would be. Okay. Get him going down through here. That should be good. Yep, should be all good. He should turn and go this way since that row's already done, because the rest of that I want for silage. Dean's doing fantastic down here with this new John Deere. Looking good. Don't crash it, buddy. I appreciate you. Oh, nope, that was the one I needed. I just forgot we were in first person. We all hooked up back here? Yeah, we're all good. All right. Off we go, picking up bales. It's from Scrubs. Oh my God, it's from Scrubs. What a fantastic show. This is from Dr. Kelso on his first night on call. Man, I didn't even think about that. It's been so long since I've seen that. I can't do this all on my own. I know I'm no Superman. I love the show, man. I just forgot about that. God, it's been so long since I've seen it. That was probably one of the best TV duos that I remember. After, of course, Psych. Because those two are fantastic together. $23, that's perfect. I got one out here in the field we need to snag up to deliver all these. Not quite as fast as the Massey, but the whole reason I was using the Massey for this is because it was faster. And that's a long way down there. Okay, though. A lot of bales to it. Maybe we should bring the Massey back over here. Takes a while to get over there. You never got into Psych? You don't like the dude? Oh man, I think they're great. Him and Dulé were they're like, I mean, I think they became like best friends in real life. You know, like a couple weeks into shooting or whatever, they just clicked or something. Whenever you see Dulé Hill, all you can see is Charlie Young from West Wing. I've never watched West Wing. Never watched West Wing. Although, I mean, him being the dad in the reboot for the Wonder Years, I think was an excellent choice. I just haven't watched the Wonder Years because I can't find it. So it's probably on something I have to pay for that we don't already have. Too many different streaming services now. But yeah, I can understand. To each their own. To each their own. About to sell some soybeans. You about to make some money then. We call them money beans, Milk. Because they have the best selling price of any crop. Supposedly. I think price per acre, oats is still the best bet though. Because in the base game you don't get straw from soybeans, but you do from oats, and oats sell almost as good per acre as soybeans. And then you add the straw on top of it. I think oats is just the best bet per acre, but if you don't want to deal with the straw, then you know, soybeans is probably the best bet. Just what I'm dealing with right now is soybean straw. It's a lot. Okay, that's looking good. Making sure that John was going the right direction there. You never want to play chicken, not with a train. I've heard the Big and Rich song. Or was that Cowboy Troy? I think that was Cowboy Troy. I've heard that song. I think that was Cowboy Troy with Big and Rich, maybe? I don't remember. Just to love. There's no such thing. Man, I've been keeping up with train derailments and stuff. No such thing. For the rest of the day, this is our job right here. Running bales back and forth. Oh, come on now. True's stalking me over here, man. Made 85K. There you go. See, I told you. Have it back in no time. Have it back in no time. I was waiting on that arm to fold up so I didn't catch anything on the way through here. Yeah, now hurry up and do that 5 more times. Yeah, exactly. Sell it, make 85K. Time to spend 85K. Where's sold bales at? Let's see, sold bales. 15,000. Is that how much we just made off of that? Ain't no way. Oh, that's for the month, right? Hang on. For the month. Yeah, that's for October. Okay. That's what we've made so far off of that field, though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 15,000 off of that field so far. We'd have better luck selling in like January, but I just don't have anywhere to put these, and I want to go ahead and get fertilizer down on these fields. That way when spring rolls around, we can get ready to plant. I had a plan for this money. Hey, I ain't judging you. I ain't judging nobody. You made it, spend it. Heck yeah. And I ain't judging nothing. Make it, spend it, complain you have no money, and then make it again. Yes. The cycle of life there, True. The cycle of life. Oh, took my eyes off the road for half a second. We took out another road sign for the county. Job security, boys. Have at it. Put another road sign back up. Oof. Yeah, we need that Massey back, I think. I need a JCB is what I need. I need something that's fast. JCBs do like 40. I can't afford one though. Oh, Dean is done cutting the grass over there, so that's good. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's John done windrowing, or done tedding rather. I don't know, we'll find out. I can't even use my little John Deere anymore to run bales because it's been sold. It was only 26 miles an hour anyway. Not like it was any faster. Tell you what I would really like to do is I'd like to have them pour me a ramp that's just as tall as my flatbed, and then back up and put them on the flatbed and run them over there with that. That'd be fantastic. That'd be the way to go. All right, let's go see who's done over here. Yep, that's what I figured. Go ahead and fold that up. Dean is almost finished mowing, and that's that thing's only job is to mow grass. But it's still nice to have something that's just dedicated to mowing grass. I don't have to hook anything up or put anything down, and just roll up, let her fly. All right. Go. Get the windrow out. As long as we don't row these together, we should be okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and run one row down this side. Because these are gonna be silage bales. The rest of it's gonna be hay bales. As long as we don't catch the hay in there, we should be okay. This should do it right there. This should get all the way down. Just be kind of in the weeds here for a minute. That's okay though. Oh, is it doing that thing again? No, it's fine. Okay. I was doing that thing where it didn't set the back blades down for some reason. That'd be weird. And now it should just go either direction and be fine. Yeah, Dean's getting there. Looking good there, Dean. Doing a fine job, sir. I know it takes a while, but a nice little mower for this. Now, if we turn all this into grass, we're either going to have 3, 4 of those or something. Hey, Smudo coming in with some 500 in-game cash. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Take it. I ain't mad. I don't know how that's popping every hour now. Maybe it's set to every hour, not every 2. I thought I had it set to every 2 hours, but maybe I'm wrong. How's canola harvested? Yeah, no problem, Irish. So any harvester? Under harvesters right there? Any of these? Any of those? And if you go to combinations, you'll see headers for them, and you'll need something that has one of these symbols under them right here. These only do sunflowers and corn, and that one only does sunflowers. But yeah, you'll need a grain header for it. But yeah, you go to just go to your harvesters, and then combinations will show you whatever harvester you pick. It'll show you what harvester goes with it or what header goes with it if you go to harvesters first. Yeah, no problem, Irish. Yep, no problem at all. Hope that helps. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and split these up. That way they're out of the way of each other. Don't have to worry about it. And I'm curious to know now if when I get done with this, if I set the well, see, now I'm gonna have to do it a different way though. I don't know, maybe since I got these separated enough, if I set a Corsplay up now, if I can use the baler wrapper combo to do both of these, and it won't wrap these, but it'll wrap the grass bales. That's what I wanted to figure out today, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't think we're going to get to it today. We'll have to finish it up on Wednesday, probably.
That's a new follower.
Rapture of Omega, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Yeah, Dean's almost done. Now, that should be separated enough, but just in case, I think I'm going to turn off GPS or just shift GPS. And we're going to move this row of hay one more time over. So what I'll do is going back this way, I'll catch it with the outside edge and pull it further to my left here. Not in the tractor, but visually on screen further to my left to get it further away from the grass row right there next to us. And that should be good enough, I think. Get spun around here. Oh, we got off in the ditch a bit. That's okay. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. Let's try right here. Yeah, that right there will work. Let's try to get a little bit straighter here, though. That should work. That'll pull it further away from it. That's what we want. I want a lot of space in there. That way I can run Corsplay starting on that edge, and then we can run our baler on the exact same Corsplay route as this. And that's kind of what I'm trying to set up here. It's a little awkward when you're doing two different types of grass. So I'm doing grass on one side and hay on the other. Because I don't want these to blend together in the middle somewhere with the windrow. So I'm going to have to do this and then go back and set the Corsplay up. But after I set it up, I can save it. So it should be fine. It's not going to be a big deal. It depends, Irish, if you want the... So it decreases the yield by, what, 10 or 5 to 15%? I can't remember what it is. But it does decrease the yield. But if you've got a sprayer and some herbicide handy, you can try it. I just turn weeds off most of the time. Weeds are on for my game, for my single player. For our multiplayer, we turn weeds off, though, because people getting on and off, you know, they may not make it back in time to spray the weeds or whatever. But I've got it on, and I've got a little backpack sprayer, I think now. I had a little pull-behind sprayer that was only like 9 meters wide or something. But, yeah, try to spray those weeds before you harvest. 5 to 10%? Okay, thanks, Bob. Yeah, you get those weeds sprayed, it decreases your yield from 5 to 10%, which is a lot. You know, the bigger the field, the more yield decreased you get. So it could be pretty detrimental to your gameplay there. All right, let's go set up Corsplay for this guy now. This is what I've been waiting to do, is have something to be able to do multiple things here at once. And you know, really, that mower is taking a long time. So what we might do in the future is buy another one of those. And then we'll get John and Dean both over here mowing. Dude, Dean's about to be done. So that worked out perfectly, really. For me working on all this stuff and just let Dean come over here and mow. I mean, he's done. I don't know why he's not saying he's done. You're done, Dean. You're done, buddy. That's it. That's it. You're finished. Thanks, dude. We'll park the mower. I like this little John Deere self-propelled mower. It's only 4.1 meters wide, so it's much narrower than my other mower. But I've only got one piece of equipment to worry about, you know. We do need to put fuel in it before we run it again down the field, but that's not going to be it for a while, so I'll come back to it later. We'll just park it right here with everything else. What's up, GG? How's it going? You show me the weed sprayer? Yep. Any of these right here, if you go to sprayers, any of these will do it. That's a mod you can pick up in the mod hub. So downloadable content in the main menu. These are the stock ones right here that come with the game. And any of these will work. They all got so the red with the X on it there, herbicide. You can get herbicide in all of these. Or if you've got the money to, go over and pick you up a big one, right? Self-propelled, lots of money, but they're wider, 36 meters wide, and it goes 15 miles an hour instead of 7 or 9. And this one's 48 meters wide and goes 15 miles an hour, but it holds more too. 9,000 versus 4,200. You're gonna go through some herbicide too, so. But yeah, either crop protection or sprayers. It's probably your best bet. Spot spraying is the best way to do it. It is if you can catch it in time. Yeah, I agree with Bud. Spot spraying is probably the better way to go. But if it's just full of weeds, then you might as well just spray the whole field. There's one that's just for weed spraying. Yeah, there's lots of good mods too, Irish. Once you get familiar with the game itself, start looking for mods that really balance out that spraying stuff. It can get really, really good. Because there are some that only do No headlands. Lands. Rows per land. Let's just do max. Generate. Nope. Not what I wanted, because now we got these weird angles and stuff. I don't want that. Try that again. Can I do my start? Can I move my start point? Where do I move my start point at? It didn't let me because I'm already on the field. Hang on, let me back up here. Let me get off the field and try this again. Okay, that might work this time. Aha. Okay. This is what we wanted. Alright, field position. Boom. And then target position. Boom. First waypoint, open Corsplay editor. All that looks good. Still generate. Still got me starting down here for some reason. Yeah, he's going to get lost on all these. I don't like this at all. There's no reason for all this to be in there. Like, he's not going to be able to do this. Why is it skipping so many rows, too? Like, these are all the up rows. Those are all the down rows. Not supposed to be doing any of that, but... And see, this is also going to run this back into this. If it picks that up and does it this way, when he gets over here, he's going to pick this up. Maybe not. That'll center. That'll center there. That's still going to be close, though. I just don't like it. Why can't I move my... I want to move my starting point here. Let's do up and down. See what happens. Aha! That's what we want. We don't want lands, we want up and down. Okay. And now we're getting somewhere. This is what we want right here. Yeah, this is the one. And again, it's probably going to move the grass back over a little bit. That's okay too, though. First waypoint, temporary course. Not going to be temporary course, though. It is going to be 14.7.
6 months. Resub.
14.7 meters. Crystal was 6 months of sub support. Thank you so very much for 6 months of sub support. Much appreciated.
That's a new follower.
Much appreciated. Let's see. I want to change mode. I want to delete that entry. Yes. And then I want to change mode again. We're going to save. Eric, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Active. Target location is not a folder. Oh, sorry. Save. Active. 14.7 meter. Wind. Let's see. Row. And bale. Bale. There we go. 14.7 row and bale. Go. Now, all that's set up, so that's good. That means I can run my baler this exact same, and he should just drop the hay bales. We're about to go find out, because I'll drop off picking these up, and we'll finish picking these up later. I can do it whenever I want to, because it's my field. I'm going to run down and grab the baler, and we're going to start Dean and just let him practice on this first little bit of row here and go from there. So we'll see how it goes. Crystal, thank you for these 6 months of sub support. Hearts and plungers and golden TP in chat. Is the 5,000 weeder the sprayer? Yeah, it just attaches. It's called a backpack sprayer because it just attaches on the back of the tractor. The other ones are trailers they pull behind, but yeah. GG, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well, man. Oh, look at all these crops over here that got missed. I just realized this. There's a whole little row right down through there, man. That's money. That's a lot of money. I didn't realize all that got missed. I thought he was done. Look at that. What was this? That was soybeans too, man. There's probably like 500 bucks left on the field there. It's not worth getting the harvester back out now, though. I'd use more than that in fuel going over there and doing it. Not worth it. Yeah, I'm just curious to see if it'll, because with the straw bales, it recognized that it wasn't grass, so it just dropped them. And I want to see if running Corsplay doing bales, if it'll just drop the hay bales and not try to wrap those either. The only ones I need wrapped are the grass bales, so we'll see. We'll see how it works. And if I can get that going, that means I can collect bales while John is doing the windrowing and Jimmy's running the baler. But again, we're going to let Dean practice. Oh, God. We almost got him. We almost got the deer. I've already got some in the freezer, buddy. I don't need any more, thank you. Scared me. But yeah, so if we can get, we'll let Dean practice right here just to test it out. We'll bring Jimmy back in on Wednesday and let him run the baler. I can finish up the trailer because John should be done running the windrow by then. Hopefully, that's the case. And we can snag the Massey again, which is faster than this one, and go pick up bales down there, and then come down here and pick up bales. And by then, Jimmy should be about done baling. And Jimmy's done pretty good with the baler in the past, but that was just square bales. So we'll see if he can get this right. There's a lot of little extra buttons and stuff to release the bale, to wrap the bale, and then to drop the bale. So we'll see. If Dean can do it, I fully expect Jimmy to be able to do this. Love the short today. Yep, I figured if I was going to be on, why not show everybody the progress, right? Why not show everybody the progress we're making? Yeah, I really hope this doesn't get on top of each other. I don't think it will. Oh, God, that's not good. That's not good. Oh. It's about Dean being able to do it correctly, and I'm driving all off in the ditch over here. All right. That should be our start point right there. So let's go no course, and let's just go here. Then we're going to do our 14.7 row and bale, and then we're going to open. Nope. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to load this. Load course. Sorry, I went to editor. Activate. Yes, and I want to show all so I can make sure. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. All right, cool. We'll see what happens. Dean, try this out. I'm gonna ride with you, buddy, to make sure you don't break nothing. It's registering as hay. So that's good. Let's see if it tries to wrap it. Nope, drops it straight out. Sweet. Even Dean can do this. So I fully expect Jimmy to be able to do this. I fully expect Jimmy to be able to do this. They have got to update this, though. That sound file is broken. The amount of distortion in that is ridiculous. Back to Balin again. Not sure you remember me, but I was laughing quite hard right now. Oh, yes. Yeah, I remember you. Crypto official. I'm terrible with names. I'm really good with faces. So, yeah, I remember you. Yeah, make sense of that, would you? Let him run the baler so he can pull the trailer. And you become the sailor. Become a sailor. With a real slim deuce, please stand up. No kidding. You're not going to know which one's which if I turn all this stuff off. You'd be riding along, you wouldn't even know it. Have the weed on and the weeder liquid in it, but it won't come on. So unfold and then turn on. I don't know what issue you're having there. Plowed a new field. Heck yeah. Talking about. But that if you have a supply product silo, you can sell it direct. So the one that I bought for silage, right, for straw to silage, you can sell direct. That's pretty cool. You lose quite a bit of money that way, but that's still pretty neat though. Oh god, these hay bales are only 4,500 each. This is gonna take flipping ever. Pick all these up. Luckily, we're not going far. We're going right over there. That's as far as we're going, right there to that building. So it's not very far at all. This was probably a good call though. Letting Dean. We're gonna let Dean keep running this. He's doing really well. We'll see how he does on the turn down here. We'll see how he finishes up. But yeah, I figure why not make it short, show everybody what we made off of the sale today for silage and wood chips. I did get on in wood chip over the weekend, guys. I'm not gonna lie, on the community server. So our new areas are already planted. Crystal is not nice enough to fertilize and lime and plant those. So thanks to Crystal for that. I will be working on planting on tomorrow, I think. Yeah, see. That's what I was afraid of right there. Is Dean has a hard time with this guy. We don't need this one to run this baler anymore, but now I do need a third tractor to keep everybody working again. So that's a problem. Let's go nearest waypoint. Let's just turn him around. I don't have to do this every time, but it may just be because he's so close to the end down here. That might be the problem. Nearest waypoint, go. Okay, he's off and going. We're gonna let Dean run that for a minute. Let's go check on John over here, see how he's doing. Yeah, he's on his last row here, almost, it looks like. He's gonna be a little bit off of that row. So let's hang out with John a minute. He's being very careful. I like John's approach. He's very methodical about what he's doing, so that's good. This is quickly becoming farm manager. Just missing a bit at the ends there, isn't he? Instead of dropping late and picking up early, I need it the other way. I need to drop early and pick up late. And that'll get all of this mess, I think, on the ends. Let's see. Raise and lower tools. Yes. See, we want to raise late and lower early. There we go. But when he gets to the end, he should go ahead and pick that up on the end down there. Yeah, I want to see what happens right here on these next two, on those next two rows there. Because one of them's grass and one of them's hay, and me rolling them up to start with, I think, saved me there. Because I knew it was going to be somewhere right in there where it was going to be an issue. And really, anywhere they're connected is going to be an issue, but I think that did pretty well. They're all in bales, man. That's a heck of a lot better right there. I know it's more bales, but again, we're just going right up there with them. It's not like we're going across the world. The problem's going to be the straw bales. I'm going to need somewhere else to store them now, but we've got that bale storage. If it'll take straw bales, we could probably fit a good bit in there. The problem with that is picking them back up, which it doesn't really matter what we do to pick them back up. We're going to be using hopefully a wheel loader at some point. That's my goal. That way we can pick up quite a few bales at once and not have to worry about it. These bales are heavy. Of course, it's not Heston bales anymore, so that's good. All right, picking up late. That did it, yeah. All right, what do you, now you're block mine object. Yeah, see, that's a problem down here at this end, isn't it? I need to cut the end of this field off to give them room to turn around, I think. These trees and stuff getting their way down here. So I need to just paint this field in on the end down here. I don't want to, but I feel like I'm gonna have to make this work. Here's waypoint, go. Dropping early. Like he's supposed to. And that should clean up the whole leaving the ends, because he was dropping late and then picking up early, and it was leaving the ends down there. So, and this is set to 14.7 instead of 14.8 meters. 14.8 meters. It was leaving a little sliver down the center of some of these rows. So that kind of fixed that too. You can see actually getting all of it, which is nice. Let me move this over to that side. Yeah, actually that feels really weird. I don't like that up there. Range. Put it right. Put it back where we had it. It feels better there, I guess. But yeah, that's picking up nicely. And that is moving this grass, this hay row that I already had. It's moving it over a little bit more, so that's good. Yeah, Dean's doing a good job. We'll let Dean run the baler. He may not like that. He's doing well on the turns. I don't have enough room on that end of the field, you know? We're going to have to cut some grass off that end, I think. Probably. It took cotton bales. I mean, that's true, yeah. It should definitely take straw bales. The 2-ton 3-point weight's great when you need to pick up bales. Yeah, I don't know what I've got. I think I've got a ton on the 1.5 kilo. Is that a ton? How much is that in pounds? I don't know. I don't know. I know it'd be like 4,100 stone, but I don't know what the kilo to pound difference is. It's bad that I know the stone to pound comparison, but I don't know the kilo to pound comparison. Yeah, man, I hope it is. I hope it is, dude. For sure. 4,000 pounds is 2 tons. I know, but in kilos, what is that? That's what I'm saying. Like the weight that I've got on my telehandler is 1.5 kilos. I don't know what it is in pounds. A 1,000 kilos is a ton. Okay. So mine's a ton and a half then. That makes sense. Yeah, see, I actually did good by moving that over far enough. It's going to be like 2 little strings here, but that's okay. I can live with this. Now I know, though, if I'm going to cut this in half, 1 metric ton is 1,000 kilograms. Okay. Yeah, I'm an American. We don't use metric stuff here. And I don't care what the rest of the world uses. That's no business of mine whatsoever. If we don't use it here, then there's no point. No point in me knowing it. I don't have to use that crap. Complicated measurements. 10 feet is 10 feet even. 3 meters is 9.6 and a half feet. 9.6 6 inches and a half. That's silly. Just make it 10 feet. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. And again, I really don't care either way. I don't use metric enough to worry about it. 1.5 tons is 1,360.78 kilos. Okay. Yeah, I used to watch strongman competitions, and God, I can hear that static from here, man. Yeah, they need to update that thing. I think everything should be out of the way. As long as he can make this turn down here, we're good. I don't know why he didn't make the turn. Let me get out and see if he'll make the turn. Because, like, he didn't want it. Like, he did it just now, right? But he didn't want to a second ago. Let me get out and see if he'll do it. Let me not watch. I'm not going to watch. I can hear that static from here. Nope, blocked by an object. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to paint some of this field in to give him a little runway. It's going to be expensive. Be expensive, I do believe. In case you forgot what these rows looked like before, that little 4.1 meter header, that's what you get out of it. So this is much nicer to not have to do anything wild to get all of your stuff in here. Hopefully it doesn't leave anything there. It shouldn't. It's picking it up now. Okay. Very close though. Look at this. Very close. It really probably shouldn't be picking that up, but okay. Well, that's good. It didn't leave a little sliver. I thought it was going to leave two slivers next to each other, but it didn't. It's fine. It's all good. And Dean's doing a good job bailing. I thought we were going to have to wait, but because I gave Jimmy the next day and a half off here. But again, because now I only have two tractors where I could let the John Deere do this before. Yeah, now we have to wait. What did we spend 12,000 on? What was that about? Oh, I bet that's upkeep on the vehicles. But that's what it was. And of course, payment for the workers and stuff. Would it be easier to cut back the trees? It would be if that wasn't the edge of the map. But that is the absolute edge of the map right there. Just noticed that the Twitter bird's been replaced by the Doge. Yeah, I don't know when that happened. I noticed it today. So it's pretty funny, if you ask me, though. But a lot of people are saying it's because Elon's got that lawsuit with the FDIC or the whatever it's called, the financial part of the government, because he was talking about Doge or something, and they're trying to get him for racketeering for a pump and dump scheme for crypto stuff. I don't understand that, but you can share your opinions on financial things without it being financial advice. So, and maybe they're treating him differently because he's got such a large reach. But I don't know. But yeah, so a lot of people are saying he did that to deter the talk about his court case over Doge. He just changed it so people would tweet about that instead. Which, I mean, pretty smart if you ask me. But also, if you're already going to court for alleged crimes over a crypto coin, probably using the crypto logo as the new logo for your company, on which you used for the reach to begin with to allegedly cause some sort of scheme, is probably not the best move. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy that plays Farm Sim from Mississippi, so but probably not the best idea. But a lot of people are saying that's why he did it, or that's allegedly why he did it, or whatever. But yeah, the alleged racketeering charges, as far as I know. That's what I saw. I don't know if that's official or not, but yeah, there's a lot going on there, though. A lot happening. But yeah, I'm not real sure what the real reason is, but if he did it, that kind of makes sense. But it's also kind of silly when you've got a pending court case, so kind of silly. If you ask me. All right, let's see how he does on this turn. He's been going to the end and then backing up. Yeah, see, he's not doing it now, though. I will. I don't care. So guys, I'm seriously considering buying a 3D printer, a cheaper one. And I don't know what I would be actually able to do with it. But I think it'd be great to have to do some customized community merch. And some giveaway stuff too. There's a lot more there than just being able to sell something, right? I'd be able to do giveaway stuff with merch too, keychains or buttons or whatever, or whatever I wanted to do, really. 3D printed pins or something you pin on. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot I could do with that. Little plungers or something, you know. But it's definitely been a thought for a while here. So I don't know. 3D. I mean, they're fairly expensive. It's not stupid expensive, but for me, a $200 investment on something to print one part that I need for my wheel without any other use for it is silly. Even me being able to buy one is not, you know, even the cheaper ones is not really feasible. So, but I've been thinking about it. Maybe he's in need of financial advice from you? No, not financial advice. I don't give financial advice. That's how he got in this mess to begin with. Your name is Crypto Official. You know that all those crypto channels, the first thing they say is this is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. I'm just making an observation on... it just seems like it would make the government more mad by doing that. So, isn't there companies in the States that will print for you? Oh yeah, sure there are. But I mean, then we're talking about, you know, them charging me $15 or $20 or $10 or $20 or $10 or $5 or whatever for the product, and then me having to turn around and sell it for, you know, $10, $15. If it's $5 selling it for 10, I make a buck off of it by the time I ship it, you know? Like, it just, having a way to print parts for my wheel and some other stuff around here that I could really change up if I had a 3D printer and be able to make clamps myself, would be better. But I could also then 3D print little plungers and give them away, you know, do giveaways or whatever, or sell them, because on my Nexus store I have the ability to sell my own products. I just have to upload a picture, they fulfill the payments, and then I ship them out. So I've got a payment processor already set up through Nexus, being a Nexus partner. I don't have anything to sell them, so I think it'd be great if I could. Welcome back, Ryder. Been a bit longer, but I'm back. Yeah, no problem. I can make key fobs, necklace fobs, desk fobs. I can make whatever. I can make whatever I want to, really. It's just, I'm not a big enough content creator, even with 3 YouTube channels, and then the YouTube channel, and then this channel here on Twitch, to justify spending even $200 on a 3D printer. It's just not, it's not feasible. I mean, mainly because I don't make that much money. This is what I do full time, but I mean, that's a month on Twitch and YouTube both. So first gen i3 Mega is one of the top 10 Netherlands to own 3D printer. Oh, nice. i3 Mega, is that what? How much was that? Was that the one Gabe was telling me about? I can't remember which one he was telling me about. But yeah, man, being able to 3D print stuff would be great. For merch, for giveaways for the community, I think it'd be a lot of fun too. On top of being able to print little clamps and stuff for the desk, I can move stuff around, you know. It'd be a lot easier than trying to buy it somewhere, because a lot of this stuff is like, it's pretty niche, you know. Like the clamp for a G29, right? Like, you can buy them, but they're like $40. And this will be the 3rd one I've had to buy. I over tighten things, if you're wondering. It's purely accidental. I don't even know I'm doing it until it breaks. But in the long run, it's probably going to be cheaper for me just to buy one, realistically. Used to print drone parts? Yeah, buddy of mine, Mike of War 4. Mike of War 4 does FPV drones. And he got tired of buying blades, so he just bought a 3D printer instead. Or props, whatever. Blades, propellers, whatever. He got tired of buying them, so he just started printing them. Yeah, I mean, he still flies. He does drone work too, though. A lot cheaper. Like, yeah, he broke a lot because he didn't do like competition stuff. He used this for his job. Right, so he does drone work and stuff like that with an FPV drone, which is crazy. But he can do a lot with that thing and get natural fast shots through buildings and stuff. He's got mini drones that'll go through like air vents and stuff. So if you wanted to get somebody wanted an inspection or whatever of an air vent, he could run it up inside the air vent. You know, like he does a lot of little stuff too. But yeah, he got tired of buying them. He just started putting them. Made more sense. Yeah, Altho I heard was really expensive. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it might be worth it in the long run, but I don't know. All right, that's all the windrowing. That's done. And it looks like, yes, Dean is over here wrapping bales, guys. He's over here wrapping bales. That is fan-frickin-tastic. Now I know it works. That's great right there. And he's almost done, and all we've done is just keep them moving. I haven't done a whole lot else, but that's okay. We now have this tractor available. I'm just out of time for the day, though. And again, I started a little later than I wanted to today, too, on both YouTube and Twitch. I think I'm going to do some more construction sim next week, though, for sure. I think after we get all this grass up. Oh, just looking that direction. Yeah, listen to how broken that sound file is. Watch this. See if it'll do it while I'm looking at it. It's like anytime I'm looking its direction. No? Is it because I wasn't in line with it, maybe? Hang on. Oh, yeah, you hear it? Isn't that crazy? You shouldn't be able to hear that from here. That's the sound file for the baler down there wrapping and dropping the bales. That's wild. That shouldn't happen. But either way, on Wednesday, we'll come back and we'll pick these bales up and these bales up over here, too. Tomorrow is Community Day. And Koopy, no, this is just a single player. Our multiplayer server is streamed on Tuesday afternoon and Friday morning. ! Discord, and you can find all the info about it. And it's on Eastern North Carolina. My farm is open to play on, and other people may want help, may not. I don't know.
A new follower.
So, but yeah, my farm's open to play on right now. I've got a few fields. All my trees have been mowed down, and we've got fields that need to be planted. And toward the end of the week, some will probably need to be harvested. But we auction off land on Tuesdays and Fridays. We do four pieces of land each day, Tuesday and Friday. And, see, there he goes. Block by an object again. That's silly. But yeah, so tomorrow afternoon around 4 p.m. Eastern, I'll be jumping on the Eastern North Carolina map on the multiplayer community server and running some stuff there. And True just dropped a whole bunch of links. If you just want to find all of my links in one place, go to Linktree, because it really is the best place just to click on, scroll down, find the link you're looking for, and that's it. There's no fancy stuff. There's no big images. It's literally just links. It's little headline banners and the links underneath, headline banner, link underneath. It's really simple, really easy, and really clean. It looks great on a mobile. That's what it's made for, it feels like. So use Linktree if you just want to find all of my links. Really the easiest place. Where's the baler? I mean, it was a bale trailer, did it? Oh, it's sitting up here, isn't it? Yeah, it's sitting up there. Okay. Funny thing is, the name of mine originally had nothing to has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. Oh. Though the Swedish word crypto is slang for sharpshooter, hence why I cleverly changed the K to a C, not to copy my uncle's super cool online names. That's funny. That's funny. And it turns out you became the crypto official. And you didn't even realize it at the time what you were starting. But either way, that's going to do it for me today, folks. I appreciate you for being here as always. I'm not going to rate anybody today. I don't feel like I don't feel like having the mental stress of me knowing that I'm not going to hang out but 2 seconds and then run off. So I'm not going to rate anybody today. I appreciate the raid from Ryder, though. Much appreciated. Milk, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Again, you can find me on YouTube every day at around 1 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Thursday. And then on Friday nights at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. And on Twitch, you can find me Monday through Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern and a little after most of the time. And on Fridays at noon Eastern. So it's a little bit of a complicated schedule, but there you go. YouTube Monday to Thursday during the day, Twitch in the afternoons, Eastern time, of course. And then on Fridays, swap those, and Twitch during the day, noon Eastern, YouTube 7 p.m. Eastern. And then I upload on my Pixel News Plays channel. I'm playing Dinkum currently on Thursdays and Sundays. Find those there. And all of these Farm Sim streams get uploaded to Farmer Deuce YouTube. Again, all of my links are on Linktree. Go find it. Bookmark it. That way you have them all up to date all the time. I appreciate you guys. And I will see y'all next time. Man, that was a mouthful. Whew. Thanks, guys. See ya.